Okay, today we will be looking at translations again, which basically is just a slide, but today we are looking at figures instead of just points and line segments. But it will work exactly the same way. So Miss Milano is a builder planning to construct 3 houses on 3 nearby lots. She has located the position of the first house on a map of the lots and plans to locate the other 2 houses, A prime, B prime, C prime, D prime, and A double prime, B double prime, C double prime, D double prime using the following translation. The first primed image is going to have the translation of 5 units to the left and 1 unit down. So let's go ahead and draw that. So if we start at A, we go 5 to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 unit down. Remember, you need to make sure you label every single thing. Since this is the image, our first image, it is at A prime. I do the same thing for B, C, and D. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 unit down. I can go over then and count from C to find C prime, or I can just know it's 1 directly below B prime. And D is 1 directly below A prime. Okay, and then I connect to make my second house. I'm going to change colors then to make my third house. And this, it says it starts with the A, B, C, D to make our image of A, B, C, D double primed. But all you're doing is moving it 4 units down. So I'm going to start at A and go 1, 2, 3, 4. That is A double primed, and make sure you label them correctly. B double primed is just 2 units then to the right. C double primed is 1 unit down from that. And D double primed is 1 unit down from A double prime. And then you can connect them. So you can always start and count from the original to find the image, or find one of the image points and move them around from there. Our second example then is the following. Tim is creating a wrapping paper design on his computer. He wants to move figure EFGH by translating 5 units to the left and 4 units down. EFGH have the coordinates 1, 2. So I'm going to go ahead and plot them, 1, 2. And that's the first one listed, so that's the first letter they gave us was E. 3, 2 then is the second one, so that is F, because it corresponds in the same order. G then is at 3, 3. And hopefully your letters are a little better than mine. And the last one there, H, is at 1, 3. So again, this is in the shape of a rectangle. And it wants you to draw both of them in and then find the coordinates of the prime figure. So I'm going to change colors here, possibly, if it lets me. There we go. Oh, I don't think it's going to let me. It doesn't like to do that. There we go. Okay, so it said it was doing 5 units to the left and 4 units down. So I'm just going to find H prime. So 5 units to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units to the left, oops, and 4 units down. I forgot to go down. 5 units to the left and 4 units down, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be H primed. And I don't want to have to count again, so I'm just going to make my shape from there. E primed is 1 below it. G is 2 to the right of it, so this is G primed. And F is 1 below that, so this is F prime. Oops, not a very good drawing there. And remember, you could also find this mathematically or algebraically. If we went left 5, that means I subtract 5. So this would be at negative 4. And I'm subtracting 5, so negative 2, negative 2, and negative 4. And then we went 4 down, so I'm subtracting 4, so that should be negative 2, negative 2, negative 1, and negative 1. So if I double check my points, E prime is at -4, -2, and I have that correct. F, it says -2, -2. G primes, -2, -1. And H primes is at -4, -1. So we do have it correct. Okay, our next example says find the coordinates of the points after translations. So again, this is just showing you how to do it algebraically. Well, A, the original was at 1, 1, and we went 5 units to the right. So I'm going to add 5 to the x value and get 6. Then we went 3 units up, so I'm going to add 3 units to the y value. 1 plus 3 is 4. So my image should be at 6, 4. And if I look there, it is at 6, 4. So this is just stressing the algebraic part of it. A double prime, then if I look here, A started out 1, 1 again, but this time we moved 5 to the left. So my x value is going to subtract 5. So 1 minus 5, or 1 plus a -5, which is the exact same thing, means I should be at -4 for my x value. We went 3 units down, so I'm going to subtract 3. 1 plus a -3, or 1 minus 3 is -2. So A double prime should be at -4, -2, which it is. Okay, so this time we're going to do it completely algebraically without drawing any pictures, which for most of you, you would like this better. It says a triangular block of concrete at a construction site ABC is to be relocated using the translation 5 to the right. So since I'm going to the right, I'm going to add 5. And then 3 units down. And so since I'm going down, that's going to be subtracting 3 from the y. The coordinates of A, B, and C are given in the table. Find the coordinates of the relocated block, A prime, B prime, C prime, then state the new coordinates for any point x, y under the translation. So we said we're going to add 5 to all the x's. So A prime would be at 6 for the x, B primes would be at 8, and C primes would be at 7. Then on to the y's, we're subtracting 3, so I'd get -2, -2, and a +2. So my coordinates are 6, -2, 8, -2, and 7, 2. Here, we took the x value, and because we moved to the right, we added 5. So that would be x plus 5. For the y coordinate, we took the y, and since we moved down, we subtracted 3, so it would be y minus 3. So that's how you state it for any points, x and y. Your guided practice is on page 57. You need to complete numbers 3, and on page 58, number 4. Your assignment then is page 59 through 65, and then 7 through 11. You will need to make sure you grab coordinate grid paper from the classroom.